the man discovered something horrifying. His wife was frolicking in the water with another man. Rather than confront them immediately, he chose to remain silent. But when he walked into their hotel room and saw the disarray, Charlie felt a chill run down his spine. Meanwhile, his wife remained completely unaware, never expecting her husband to return early. Only as the sun set did she hurriedly rush home.
Well there.
The moment she saw her husband, the woman was startled. Nervously, she embraced Charlie and asked with feigned concern why he had returned early. Instead of answering directly, he questioned where she had been. Seeing that his wife was still spinning lies, Charlie decided to make one more effort.
I love you.
I know.
His wife brushed him off with a flimsy excuse, but when she tried to escape the conversation, Charlie revealed the truth. With determination, he pulled out a gun and squeezed the trigger without hesitation. The gunshot alarmed workers outside, who rushed to knock on the door and inquire about the situation. Charlie responded by firing several shots through the window, terrifying the workers who fled for their lives. He then fired a few more shots into the sky before repositioning his wife's body. He picked up the shell casings, wiped away evidence, then deliberately scattered them on the floor again. He removed his clothes and burned them, finally washing away the evidence of murder with boiling water. Surprisingly, after all this, he didn't attempt to flee. Instead, he waited for the police to arrive, or more specifically, he was waiting for one particular person. Soon, police responded to the call and surrounded the villa. Charlie calmly picked up his phone and requested that an officer named Nick come in to negotiate. Nick was bewildered by this request. He was no negotiation specialist and had never met Charlie before. To ensure a peaceful conversation, both men set aside their weapons. Nick was the very man who had been having an affair with Charlie's wife, but he didn't recognize Charlie and had no idea who the villa's mistress was.
Jill, right? I don't think she is. I shot her.
Nick glanced around the room until he spotted the photos on the wall and suddenly realized who Charlie's wife was. He rushed to the woman and discovered she was still breathing. At that moment, Charlie reached for his gun, sending a chill down Nick's spine. Nick quickly knocked the weapon away and tackled Charlie to the ground. His colleagues rushed in and successfully subdued the suspect. The officers immediately began emergency treatment for the woman before rushing her to the hospital. Nick's eyes were filled with hatred, but Charlie, sitting in the police car, gave him an eerie smile, as if everything had gone according to plan. The police collected sufficient evidence at the scene, and with Nick's testimony as a witness, Charlie was quickly charged. But in court, Charlie claimed that Nick was his wife's lover, making his testimony unreliable. Everyone was stunned. Following Charlie's subtle implications, people began to suspect that Nick might be the real killer and that Charlie had been framed.